Imagine waking up one morning, looking in the mirror, and instead of skin, muscle, and hair, you see smooth metal glowing circuits and eyes that look like LED headlights. Congratulations, you're no longer human. You're an android. So, what happens if every human on Earth suddenly turns into an android? Would life get easier, scarier, or just plain weird? Let's find out. First, let's set the stage. Androids are basically human-shaped robots. Same height, same arms and legs, but made of metal wires and advanced processors instead of flesh and bone. Now, if every person instantly became one, the world would look the same. Cities, countries, pets, but people? We'd be walking, talking machines. The first thing you'd notice? No more hunger. No more lunch breaks, grocery shopping, or midnight fridge raids. Androids don't need pizza or coffee unless we programmed ourselves to enjoy the taste. That means restaurants might turn into nostalgia museums, serving food just for fun. Imagine ordering a burger not because you need calories, but because your software says, I like burgers. Second, sleep. Human bodies need rest. Android bodies? Not so much. Instead of lying down for 8 hours, we probably just plug into a wall socket for a quick recharge. And because upgrades replace dreams, bedtime stories might turn into firmware updates. Good night, kids. Don't forget to install version 2.3. Third, pain. Human bodies break easily. Bones snap, skin bleeds, muscles tire. Androids? They'd be tougher. Get hit by a soccer ball, and instead of yelling ouch, you might just hear a metallic clang. Hospitals would close down, and repair shops would open instead. Instead of doctors, we'd have robot mechanics. Yeah, your Wi-Fi chip's fried, but don't worry, I'll fix you in 10 minutes. But here's the twist. Being an android isn't all upgrades and fun. For example, emotions. Our feelings come from messy brain chemistry. Hormones, neurotransmitters, billions of neurons firing together. Could a machine really capture that? If we became androids, would laughter, love, and sadness still feel real, or would they just be lines of computer code tricking us into thinking we're happy? That's kind of terrifying. Then there's creativity. Humans make art, music, and stories because we feel joy, boredom, curiosity. Would androids still paint sunsets and write songs? Or would we decide that none of it matters, because logic says, why draw a picture when you can calculate pi for fun? The world could become incredibly efficient, but boring. Now let's go big. With android bodies, we wouldn't age like humans do. No wrinkles, no aching backs, no birthday spent complaining about being old. In theory, you could live forever. Just swap out old parts and upload your memories into a new shell. Immortality unlocked. But immortality brings a new problem: overpopulation. If nobody dies, Earth would fill up fast. The solution? Space. Android humans could survive extreme environments. No oxygen, no food, no problem. Suddenly, Mars, Jupiter's moons, and maybe even the edges of the galaxy become our new neighborhoods. Humanity, well, Android Y, could finally spread beyond Earth. Here's the big reveal. Turning into androids might make us unstoppable explorers. But it could also strip away the very thing that makes us human. Our limits, the need to eat, sleep, and even feel pain, are what give life meaning. Take those away and sure, we'd be indestructible, but maybe a little empty inside. So, what if humans became androids? We'd live longer, travel farther, and power up like superheroes. But we'd have to decide whether being perfect is worth losing the messy, fragile, emotional side of humanity. Because sometimes being imperfect is exactly what makes us, us. And that's today's thought experiment. Would you trade your body for a shiny android upgrade? Or do you think being human, flaws and all, is better? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this dive into a wild what-if scenario, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share this video with someone who still complains about needing sleep. Trust me, they'll want the Android option.